Hello everyone. So in today's video, we will be talking about College of Technology applications for MEC scholarship. So Japan is known for its world-class technology, and if you have considered studying engineering, I'm sure Japan has crossed your mind. And what is better than studying in Japan on a fully funded scholarship? So today we are going to talk about another option of studying engineering in Japan, which is not going to be a bachelor's degree but an associate degree through College of Technology. So this MEC scholarship for College of Technology also covers the tuition fee and also the round trip airfares. So let's talk about today's video. So in today's video, we are going to cover what is College of Technology, so which courses are included in College of Technology and how the degree is structured. Then we will talk about the number of seats, we will talk about the next scholarship grant, scholarship time period, we will also look at eligibility, who all are eligible for this scholarship, the application start and the required documents, application submission, screening exam process and process after you have received the scholarship, and also some details about the accommodation for MEC scholars. I am Dipti Singh, I am your admissions counselor for Japanese universities. So stay tuned till the end of the video. Alright, so let's start with College of Technology. So College of Technology is basically not a bachelor's degree. This degree is called associate degree. As you can see on the screen, in COT, as an international student, you can join this program as a third year student. So you will join at third year, and if you are going to go through next, even before you start the degree, you will have to spend 1 year for Japanese language preparatory program. So 1 year of Japanese language and then 3-year program for COT. So the field of study which is included in this College of Technology, they are materials engineering, architecture, civil engineering, maritime engineering, etc. We have shared a detailed field of study on our Instagram channel. So if you have not followed us there, please immediately go and follow us there for more immediate information and notifications on more such scholarships and more such opportunities for you. After you complete 3 years of this degree, College of Technology, you get associate degree, and you will be eligible to take up jobs after that. Now the good thing is, if you have even if you spend 1 year of Japanese preparation, 3 years of College of Technology, you can be out there in the job market and you can start working. Just to tell you that the basic difference between bachelor's and this degree, College of Technology, in Japanese, by the way, these colleges are known as Kosen. So the basic difference is that bachelor degree you can pursue only after you have completed 12 years of education in India or wherever your home country is, but you can join Kosen after 11th grade. But let me tell you, you need a very good level of Japanese to be able to get enrolled in Kosen, because most of these colleges are imparting education in Japanese, and that is why in MEC you need to spend 1 year, dedicated year, learning Japanese. So another difference is that this Kosen or College of Technology, they are basically meant to cultivate hands-on engineers. They want to develop world-class expertise and abilities to handle cutting-edge technologies. So the focus in these colleges is more on lab work. It is on practical training, and of course acquisition of theoretical learning is also a part of it. So you will have two options after this degree. Either you can complete this 3-year course. There is another option. I will again refer to the earlier chart. So here you can see that after 3 years you can also do an advanced degree, which is again 2 years. And after that degree also you can look for employment, and after that advanced degree you will be awarded a bachelor's degree. So in all, this will be the structure of the degree. Talking about the number of seats, there will be 12 number of seats from all across India. The grant is equivalent to undergraduate that we covered last time. So it is approximately 117,000 Japanese yen or 65,000 rupees if we are talking in INR. And this amount of scholarship you have to keep a check, because this can be revised. So you will have to check that yourself once the notification is out for the scholarship. The scholarship period is typically 4 years, so 1 year of preparatory language course and 3 years of course and program. In case of maritime engineering, the program will be 3.5 years. So 1 year of preparation and another 3.5 years of maritime engineering. Let's look at the eligibility. So eligibility is, as I mentioned, after grade 11. So you have to be 17 years of age at the time of the enrollment. So 11 years of school education is mandatory for this. Minimum 65% is the requirement. But again, this eligibility can change anytime, so you have to check in the latest notification once they come out. Preference will be given to students who already know Japanese, of course, because as I said, most of this course is going to be in Japanese, so, and it will require you to have a decent proficiency in Japanese. So this scholarship is available via two routes. One is university recommendation and embassy recommendation. But in this video, we have only covered embassy recommendation. So the application for College of Technology will come out sometime in the mid-April. So just keep a check on the embassy website for all the notifications. So now coming to the documents. So what are the documents that you will have to submit? Basically the application form, the results of 9th, 10th and 11th grade, certificate of graduation if you have not graduated. So of course you haven't completed your 12th, but whatever you have, the last class that you have attended. There has to be an LOR, letter of recommendation. The format is provided by the MEC, so you have to check that. There is a medical certificate which is mandatory. Format is provided, so please go and check that. There are some requirements related to the vision if you wear glasses. There are some more documents which might be required in some specific cases. For example, one is certificate of enrollment, that is if in case you are already enrolled in any university or College of Technology. Another one which is certificate of language proficiency, in case you hold any proficiency in Japanese language or English language, you can submit that. The applications have to be submitted in your closest embassy or consulate, and all the documents, they have to be either completely in English or in Japanese. If in case they are in your regional language, please make sure you get them translated. So you have to create 2 packs. One is going to be your original documents or certified documents which are hand filled, and the other packet is going to be photocopies of these hand filled documents, and you have to send them to the consulate or the nearest embassy. Hard copies have to be sent. So this is these documents are going to be screened, and the next step will be an exam. So in our next video, we will be covering the process starting from the exam till the interview, and we will also talk some facts about the accommodation requirement. So stay tuned with us for more such videos, and wait till our next video if you are interested in College of Technology. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video.